What's up, everyone? I didn't expect to be going live tonight. I planned today, and in fact, before I start talking like I always do, can y'all let me know if you can hear me, see me, read everything clearly, just so I know what's going on, and then we can get started on the talking. Please let me know. Okay, brilliant. I'm seeing a couple of people saying they can. Okay, folks, the house has gone into chaos. Things are starting to blow up. We all thought it was going to be a smooth week. We all thought it was going to be Felicia headed out the door. But now a group of 5 have gotten together and kind of decided, let's not let things go smooth. I actually planned today, folks, not to do a live feed update. So I was enjoying a chill day off. I was drinking some booze. I saw all the chaos go down, and then I thought, why don't I do a little bit of a tipsy live feed update? What do y'all think? So I decided I'd come on, have some wine, and we talk about all the chaos that's going down in the house. So first things first, guys, I want to thank you all for stopping by, because I was going to take the day off, like I said, but I decided, guess what? I'll show up last minute, and we'll cheers to the chaos of Big Brother 25. And talk about everything that's going down. Exactly. Tipsy Talks with Tom. Y'all have seen this edition before, and it's always a fun one. Tipsy Talks with Tom. Cheers, gang. If y'all are new around here, hit the subscribe button. If you've just stumbled across my channel for the first time, for the past nearly 4 years, I think, I've been doing live feed updates. You get all the Big Brother news every single day if you subscribe, so just do that. And also, hit the like button, and we'll get right into it. I hope somebody else is out there with wine right now. I hope I'm not alone. Jamie's got edibles, that's good enough. Alright, gang. I myself, because like I said, I decided to take the day off today. I myself don't even know everything that's going on, so I'm going to be learning a lot as we talk through these updates. But the gist of this, guys, is Felicia was planned to be going out, of course, on Cirie's terms, because Cirie runs the house and all that kind of stuff, and things have started to backtrack now, and they're starting to go, wait, hold up, we should do something here, because all of us have been sat going, Cirie's running the house, and nobody's really done anything about it. If they make this move this week, if they really do make this move this week, it'll change the game, because it's 5 people getting together and putting Cirie in the minority of 4. I'm guessing, again, I'm learning a lot myself right now, because like I said, I wanted to take the day off today, but I've tried to catch up pretty quickly. Cirie and Jared, of course, will vote together. Plus, I had this on my screen just a second ago. Give me just 2 seconds. Probably Blue, because she'll vote with where Jared goes, and potentially Matt as well. And then the group of 5 that get together would Jag, I think, 100% Jag, Corey, America, Boy Jane, and Mimi, basically flipping the house on its head. The house is in absolute turmoil and chaos right now, and it could be 6-3 as well. I will say that, because Jag's trying to persuade Matt to jump on to the other side as well. Basically, the point of this story is the house is being flipped, and the game is changing as we speak, so it felt too important not to do a live feed update. So yeah, thank you for the hair compliments, by the way, guys. I decided, because it was getting very, very long hanging over, I decided to pin it back and go for like the surfer dude kind of look. Somewhat of that anyway, at least vibes of that. So I want to thank everybody for the for the love on that. But anyways, we've got nearly 300 people watching and only 59 likes. So hit the like button, and we're going to talk through all the chaos literally live as we drink wine, folks. There isn't a better vibe right now, so kick your feet back and get some snacks, get yourself a drink, and we're going to sit here and talk about all the chaos that's unfolding in the house. I'm liking this vibe, folks. Cheers. And again, I will be going live again tomorrow night, so don't worry, guys, this isn't compensating for tomorrow night. So yeah, for those of you who've been worried about Felicia leaving, it's starting to look like she could be staying. But for those of you who wanted Izzy to stay, prepare to say goodbye to y'all's favourite, because it's feeling like that kind of a... See, we're getting comfy now. Nice cushion behind my back. It's feeling like that kind of vibe. I have talked about as well in this week's videos. You know, I've said if we lose Felicia or Izzy, I'm gonna be sad either way, because they both bring a lot to the season. Felicia brings a massive personality and someone who isn't afraid to make a move, and Izzy brings the chaos and sends the house into turmoil every single week. Yay, 100 likes, thanks guys. We're aiming for 200, so please hit the like button. Corey is like kind of back and forth on this vote right now. This is a moving game right now. This is a live game, and some of the stuff that I have said right now, in 10 minutes time it's probably going to be different, so stick around as we break down everything that's happening. But isn't that brilliant? Doesn't it actually feel like Big Brother is alive? It really feels like things are happening. It feels like classic Big Brother. I like that a lot. Cheers to that, gang. Cheers to that. And cheers to me saying hell no to my day off and coming on here and going live. My wonderful moderator and partner Sam should be on here soon. She's just finishing up doing some stuff, and then she's going to be here to moderate. Okay, so Jared has been exposed a lot in all of this. If you're just joining as well, I'd advise you all to rewind to the beginning so you get the quick breakdown of what's going on, because as of from now on, I'm just going to be talking about what's happening live. Yeah, Jared has been definitely thrown under the bus a lot. Thank God. I imagine a lot of the Jared supporters aren't here tonight, because it tends to be the people who support my channel more so that show up for the live. So I love you all, and it's a much more supportive environment when we've got the live videos, because the misogynists don't tend to show up. So and I'm an absolute advocate for women and female rights, and Jared's a misogynist, and that should be called out. Now, okay, Tina's asking, is there a house meeting? Not right now, but boy do I hope we get one. I really do hope we get one, because that would blow things up right now if there was a house meeting. I'm trying to remember when was did we have a house meeting? I think we begged for one in 24 at some point, but did we get one? Apart from when did we get one in the Daniel and Nicole versus Taylor? The house meeting I always remember is Big Brother 20 with Bailey. That was wild, that one, where she was bleeding out of her mouth. That was chaos. Yeah, Jared's definitely Cameron's done with Jared. Cameron should have been done with Jared at the beginning of this week. Jared put his ass up last week, and Cameron was like, no, the bros got to stick to... You know, both of them are like, yeah, bros, let's just take a woman out. How old-fashioned of y'all. Finally glad that the cracks are starting to show, and Cameron's realising Jared's not what he says he is. Cheers to the downfall of Jared. That's something I'll always cheers to. I don't like him. He's a misogynist. He's sexist. He's rude. Cheers to the downfall of Jared. Gonna be lots of cheersing tonight, gang. 369 likes. Or 369 views, sorry, my bad. Point is, 69. Is Boy Jane actually playing the game? Asks Kim. Yeah, send your questions in as well, gang, because I'll do my best to answer them as much as possible, because I'm sure y'all are very confused in all this chaos. So if you've got anything on the tip of your tongue, just drop it there and I'll do my best to answer it. And I'll be sure, if you send a super chat with a question, I will guarantee to answer that, because it's a super chat, so there you go. Because there is a lot of comments coming in, so I'm not going to be able to get through them all. Okay, so yeah, Kim says, is Boy Jane playing the game? Actually playing the game? She is kind of... Put it this way. If this plan goes through of flipping the vote, Boy Jane will be on the right side of the numbers. So I guess the answer... okay, this week the answer is yes. Thank you for the compliments on the hair. I appreciate that, y'all. It means a lot to me. Also, while I'm here, I might as well just say this. Bi representation matters. All bisexual people out there, you are seen and you are loved. See, I like Boy Jane. That's what I'll say about her. Boy Jane, while she isn't actively... She's no Dr. Will. She's no Danielle Reyes. But she's Boy Jane. That's what she is. And she's a joy to watch. She's very, very lovely. I like her. I really do. I've got a soft spot for her. She's not playing the game at all, but like, here's the thing, like, I find it like I can break the difference between... I'm gonna talk about Blue versus Boy Jane. Boy Jane is like likable. Blue is like... I find Blue annoying more than anything, because Blue is like... She does her little dances to the camera, and it feels like that's all she's doing. Like, fair enough if you do your little dances to the camera, but it's like, why don't you play the game as well, Blue? How about you try that? How about you actually realise that you're on Big Brother and play the damn game, rather than try to like slay every single time you're in the diary room? I always try and be positive about people in the house, but Blue's done nothing that I can really... Blue is a waste of space in that house, and I'll die on the hill there. She's a waste of space in that house. All she's done is ride Jared's dick, literally and metaphorically, and actively made moves that have made her game worse. Are you bi or pan? I'm bi. Let's go. Best of both worlds, y'all. Okay, yeah, there we go. Anna says, less talking about slaying and more actual slaying. Right, the most we see the personality of Blue is when she goes into the diary room to do her vote, and she's like, hey Julie girl, you know, slay Denim Queen, and it's like she's a different... It's like she puts on a persona when she... yeah, no. She's a waste of space in that house. Anyways, I found you, Carol. Thank you so much. Carol says, do you even think that if the secret gets out, will anyone even care? We've got enough numbers left right now where if the secret of Jared and Sari got... I'm assuming that's what the secret is there, Carol. Thank you again for the super chat. I appreciate you. Sending you hugs and kisses, Carol. Thank you for your continued support week after week. If the secret gets out, I think people will care. I mean, we've seen the reactions of people when Julie tells them after they've been evicted. It's definitely a dynamic now where if the people in the house found out, you're going to have to split that shit up straight away. If I was in the house and I found out two people were related, I would stop at nothing to break them up. That they are stronger than anyone in the house simply because everybody's solo and they're a duo. They're not going to vote each other out. So, to answer your question, Carol, people will care and people will try and do something about it. And this feels like a step towards that. Even though they haven't found out the secret, they're definitely trying to flip the house and change things up. Willie says, I had high hopes for Blue and is letting me down. Yeah, same. Blue was like, I was excited about it. When I saw Blue's cast out, so I was like, oh, Blue seems so cool. You know, she seems like, I don't know, I thought like, I related to her a little bit. I thought she's like young like me, and she's given those kind of like young, excited to play kind of vibes, and then she's done nothing. She's been a flop. Brandon J, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you. Hey Tom, making sure I drop by to support, enjoying the live. I appreciate you, Brandon. You're always supporting. Sending you hugs and kisses, and I hope you have a wonderful evening tonight and enjoy the live, because we are here for the foreseeable right now as all this chaos unfolds. And Christine F, thank you so much as well for your super chat. I appreciate you. Christine has a hot take. Christine says, Jared will backstab his own mother. What do y'all think? In fact, I'm going to make that tonight's poll, at least for now, or the first poll of tonight. So don't just tell me yet. I'll put it up there and y'all can vote in it. Because we know Cerie's not going to backstab Jared, but on the other hand, just typing it out. Okay, it's up there, gang. If you want to vote, it should be up there now. There we go. Will Jared backstab Cerie? Can y'all hear me? It is muted. Gang? Hello? Can y'all hear me? Awesome. Fantastic. Sorry about that. Yeah, let me get back to where I was talking about before I my audio went silent. Okay, right. The poll's up top where y'all can vote on it. Will Jared backstab Cerie? It is neck and neck right now. It is 47% on yes and 54% on no. That is tight. That's what she said. Ooh. Part of me wants the secret to come out, y'all. Let's get some chaos. I mean, I know we've got chaos right now, but who doesn't want more chaos, you know? I'm going to check what's going on so I can keep everybody updated as much as possible. Now I will say my wonderful moderator, but not just moderator, but wonderful partner who makes me the happiest man alive every single day. Sammy Bush is in the house. Can we all give a big heart to Sammy for A, being a moderator, and B, making me feel like the luckiest guy alive. Thank you, Sam. Can we all give her some love? And y'all heard Sammy, hit the like button. Okay, I think I think Izzy's gonna go. Am I saying this? Y'all are getting a TV Talks with Tom exclusive right now before tomorrow's live feed update, but I think we might lose Izzy this week. We've all been thinking all week it's going to be Felicia. I am like hugging my knees right now. This is like, it's live chaos, y'all. And the eviction isn't even till tomorrow night. Larissa is asking, what is the chaos that we are here for? You can go back to the beginning and check that out, but the cliff notes of this is that a group of 5 are trying to get together and flip the game on its head and send Izzy home instead of Felicia, ruining Cerie's mafia in the house. It basically means the game of Big Brother 25 is changing and things aren't necessarily going to be going as smooth as we all think they are. And I will always cheers to chaos in the Big Brother house. It keeps things fresh. You know, I've been feeling, you know, burnt out with this season, and I've been like, oh yeah, I don't know if I want to do a video today. All that kind of. It's refreshing to see that things are changing and things are mixing up a bit. So, cheers to that. I'm gonna get as much cheersing out of this wine glass as possible. I was like, for those of you who just joined me, I was literally planning on taking the day off today. I was enjoying some booze, I was having chill time, and then I was like, this seems too good not to miss. So I thought, how about a Tipsy TV Talks with Tom? We're on 269 likes. While 69 is a fantastic number, which I'm sure a lot of us love, I would appreciate it if we could get it to 300. So please hit the like button if you all haven't already. Thank you so much for all the compliments on the hair. I won't keep saying, I'm getting so, y'all have been so lovely. Thank you. I also kind of like it pinned back. Kind of looks good, right? It's a sexy look in my eyes. So thank you. Yeah, Jared's getting exposed in all this, y'all. So, you know, there's definitely something to be talked about there. Don't like Jared. Kind of an asshole. Okay, I'm just scrolling back up because I missed a lot of y'all's comments there. Oh, well, okay, I'm all the way back where y'all said I was muted. I need to scroll down. Oh, there we go. Okay, Blondie Frodo, thank you so much for your super chat. I appreciate y'all. Or you. Blondie says, love watching your videos, Tom. Thanks for all that you do, and thank you, Sammy. There we go. Some love for Sammy as well. We love to see it. I hope Izzy goes bye-bye tonight. Well, it will be tomorrow if Izzy does go, but I want to thank you tonight, Blondie, for your wonderful, amazing donation super chat. I appreciate you sending hugs and kisses, and enjoy the show tonight. Tomorrow. I'm so used to saying that because I always do live videos on the eviction night, but enjoy the show tomorrow night. Plus, don't blame me. I've had a few glasses, y'all. Also, 500 live viewers is a record for this season. I need to like block out my mind that there's 500,000 people watching me right now, because that feels incredibly intimidating when I think about it. But I just wanna thank you all. Like 500,000. That's like, I know I get more than that on my normal videos, but like knowing that there's 500 people watching me right now is just mind blowing. Thank you all. I love you all. And keep the super chats coming, please. It helps me keep the channel running and everything like that. So thank you all for sending those through. But yes, you all set a record tonight. Y'all are a part of that. Give yourselves a pat on the back. I will say this. I don't want to lose either Felicia or Izzy this week. They both deserve to make it like at least a jury, so then we can see them in the jury segments. It's sad that we're going to lose one of them, because they're both incredible personalities that have brought a lot to this season. Arguably two of the most big personalities. Yes, Tipsy Talks with Tom. What do y'all think? Should I make that a staple on the channel, like every single week? We do a tipsy live feed. We do the normal one on eviction night, and then we do a tipsy one on another night of the week where we just get drunk and chat Big Brother. Tipsy Talks with Tom, what do y'all say? Everyone brings along booze and we just get drunk and talk Big Brother. Henry says he's British, we can handle a drink, and Henry couldn't be more correct. Never challenge a Brit to a drinking contest because we will win. I'm joking, I'm sure some of you all will be able to outdrink us, but yes, Henry is definitely correct in saying that. 19k Kitten Kiddo, thank you for the super chat, and they say, for Tipsy Talks with Tom, yes, well maybe I will have to start this as a tradition. You know, like, someone just... Okay, right. Thank you again, 19 Kitten Kiddo. I appreciate you. Maybe that's something I've got to seriously consider. Someone said, Tom, I'm not drinking, but I'm smoking. Does that count? And Vivian's doing the same. I think it might. Yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah, we've got a bunch of people Do you know what? Like, I'm sending love to all the stoners out there tonight. We love to see it. Okay. Let's see what's going on. Let's see if there's anything new that we can talk about. I'm sure there is, because it's live chaos right now. We've dipped under 500, so for those of you who took off, shame on you. Joking. Anyways, okay. Let's talk about Mimi for a second. While Mimi will, if this vote flip goes through, Mimi will be on the right side of the votes, on the 5 side, 5 or 6 maybe, on that side. She's not giving anything away. She's asleep. Mimi has, like, for the past 2 or 3 weeks, I forgot she was there, and I mean that in, like, with respect. I don't mean it with, oh, Mimi's rubbish. You know, she doesn't do much. She hasn't got a presence in the house. She's lying low like a snake in the grass, getting ready to pounce. She's brilliant. She's really, really good. She's amazing at the game. She gets the TV talks with Tom's stamp of approval, and you know, she gets all the information but doesn't necessarily use the information. I think, at least I'm putting faith in the fact that, there we go, Freddie said it, Mimi's going to turn it on soon. That's what my faith is in. It's going to reach a certain point in the game where all of a sudden Mimi's got all this information up there and she goes, time to use it. And I think it might work. Especially if this week things flip on the head and then Cirie's all of a sudden on the outs. Mimi could be our sleeper pick to win. And I wouldn't be mad about that at all. But I think, I mean, I'm a sucker for Cirie. You know, all my fellow Survivor fans out there know how much of a legend she is, and I'm not going to, like, you know, talk about her placements on each season, because I know there's people out there who haven't seen maybe all of Cirie's seasons or any of Cirie's seasons but plan on watching it. We know, okay, Cirie's played, I'm going to need a Survivor fan to help me out here, but I believe, I'm going to look away from the comments so I can guess this right now. She played Panama, she played Micronesia, Heroes vs Villains, and Game Changers. She's played 4 times, right? What else? Yes, I got it right. Nice. And I'm not going to talk about, please don't spoil right now, folks, for people, because I know there's people who want to see how Cirie does in each of those seasons. So don't say spoilers right now. I know my wonderful partner Sammy has yet to see Cirie play on Survivor. She's seen, and Sammy, you can chime in right now, but she's seen Cirie play The Traitors. Loved her on that. Naturally, she loves her on Big Brother. But she's nearly on Panama on her watch through of Survivor. So I'm so excited for her to see Cirie play Survivor for the first time. Gracie, what's up? Gracie says, how long are we staying live for tonight, Tom? I'm going to get you all excited right now and say I have no plan to when I'm ending this tonight. I am just sticking around for the chaos, getting drunk, and having fun with y'all. We're all watchers this week. We're all viewers. We're trying to figure out what's happening. Yeah, I haven't seen the last couple seasons of Survivor. It's kind of trailed off for me a little bit. And well, okay, not trailed, but the game that we see now it's not the game that it used to be in my eyes, and I really think we need a returnee season, and I really think we need more respect to the classic Survivor game of 39 days, not 3 days. And also, like, less of this, like, spin the wheel crap, because it feels like Survivor now is just like spin the wheel of fortune and find out who goes home every single time, and that don't do it for me. I think it's more important to focus on the social bonds that people have made, because Survivor is a social game, and less focus on how many twists are thrown in there, and all this shot in the dark stuff. Like, do you know what? If you mess up your gameplay, you deserve to go. You don't deserve a shot in the dark. You don't deserve any of this gambling crap. If you mess up, you go. Simple as that. It's your job to make sure that you are playing a good game, and that's all you can rely on. Not, 17 days of surviving, 39 days of hustle. That's what made the game so special back in the day. That's how Richard Hatch did it. That's how Tina Wesson did it. That's how Ethan Zahn did it. That's how Vecepia Towery did it. Those legends, those classics, they made the game, and it feels like it's not the same now. And I feel like they need to revisit old school a bit more. Just like Big Brother they should take notes from Big Brother, because Big Brother feels like they're actually acknowledging old school a lot more recently. Ever since 22, it feels like they've made nods to old school more, and I like that a hell of a lot more. Am I going to be watching Survivor UK? Of course I will. Okay, right. Balls to it. I nearly sent in an application for Survivor UK. I didn't do it in the end. I decided not to, but I nearly did. And for those of you, before you get your hopes up about Big Brother, I can confirm that I did not send in a tape or anything for Big Brother UK, but I started filling out one for Survivor, and I decided not to in the end. But never say never, right? I did not. Before y'all get excited. Let me just go back up. Oh yeah, okay, so yeah, Sammy said, what did Sammy say? There we go. Okay, so Sam's seen seasons 1 to 10. That's a lie, actually. I know Sam hasn't seen all of 10 yet. And 28, 33, and all the new era stuff, so 41 onwards. But Sam's only like 2 episodes into 10, I think. Marissa, thank you so much for becoming a member of the channel. I appreciate you. Welcome. You are now a head of household at TV Talks with Tom. Who are you going to nominate? Thank you, Marissa. Okay, for those of you who are just joining, quick breakdown. The house is flipping on its head. I'll turn the fan off because I'm getting a little bit chilly. The house is flipping on its head. It seems like a group of 5 are trying to get together to send Izzy out the door instead of Cerie's gang running the show and voting out Felicia. Basically, it means that if this happens, the game of Big Brother 25 that we know no longer exists. Which is why it felt so important to do a live feed update right now, even though I'm tipsy. I thank you, Jay, for saying I'm the worst YouTuber. I'm sure I enlighten your day every single day. And I just want to thank you, Jay. Thank you for stopping by in my video, for giving me revenue. I just want to thank you so much. And thanks for putting some more money in my bank account, Jay. I hope you have the worst day ever. Mwah! Anyways, so Gracie says she's nominating the showman Sammy and Tom. Well, you better do better than that, Gracie, because me and Sam are a bit more than a showman's. Anyways. Yeah, y'all get him. Get Jay, folks. I feel like I ended him there, but get him. Seriously, I'll buy myself something nice, Jay, with you stopping by in this video. It's on you. Thank you. Yeah, okay, Australians. Okay, Henry says you got to check out, and I trust Henry because Henry's a fellow Brit like me. Henry says you need to check out Australian Survivor. I've seen. Okay, so I've seen. Okay, I'm gonna try and say this without spoilers. The first season of Australian Survivor I watched was the one with, y'all remember the Boost lady, Janine? Janine and the Golden God, David, and I'm trying to remember who else. Harry the Ice Cream Man. Tell me what season that was. Was it 6? Anyways, I fell in love with Janine. Janine is Champions versus Contenders one. Yeah, okay, right. That season gave me life. Like, and I mean this. Okay, when people ask me, you know, who are your best Survivor players, Tom? Who's your favourite? I always say, I've got 3 and I can't decide. I've got Boston Rob, Rick Devens, and Janine from Australia. I thought she was a total badass, and I thought, how awesome is it that a woman can take the title of, you know, because it's usually the Godfather's running things, it's a man. I thought it was so cool that a woman could take that title and go, I'm not the Godfather, I'm the Godmother. And I just thought that was so badass to see a woman in that role, and she was kicking ass, and she was an older woman as well, and she was controlling the game, and I fell in love with that. I just thought that was brilliant. So I did love that season of Survivor. Anyways, yeah, I saw a bit of the one with when Sandra competed as well. I won't spoil that for people who haven't seen it, but when they did the twist and brought Sandra to Survivor Australia, that was really cool. She was going to be on All Stars. I wish. See, I knew Sam was going to say something right now. Yes, Sam. Sandra competed, I think it was last year or the year before, on Australian Survivor. Don't spoil it for Sam, y'all, because I swear to God, I'm going to force her to watch it soon. Anyways, let's check the house, see what's going on there. See if there's been any more chaos. I really like America, the house guest. She's wonderful. By the way, bear with me. I'm not ignoring y'all right now. I'm just making sure I know what's going on in the house so I can update y'all. I can't put the feeds on right now either because copyright. So I'm on Twitter at the moment to see what's happening for updates. Okay, so while we talked about it being a 5-3, 5-4, it seems like Jagger's trying to pull Matt, because of course we know Matt is one of the honorary Fields children. And Saria's starting to lose control over that, because I think Jag's trying to pull Matt over to the blindside side. So it could be a 6-3, leaving Cirie, Jared, and the ever fragrant and wonderful game player Blue blindsided tomorrow night. Cheers, folks. I'm living for the chaos. I love Cirie, but like, it feels nice to have a mix-up, right? I have no doubt that, like, even if things mix up, Cirie will bounce back. She always does. That's the thing about Cirie. Like, even like, she might make mistakes every now and then, but she's so damn likable that people come back to her. So, like, while y'all are seeing me root for the blind side right now, I'm still rooting for Cirie. I just want to make that, and I'm sure a lot of y'all are the same as me right now. You know, there's 420 people watching right now, and I guarantee at least half of y'all, and voice your opinion. I'd bet half of y'all are with me when you say you want the blind side to happen, but you also want Cirie to be okay, because that's where my head is at. I want the blind side to work, and then I want Cirie to, like, show us how good she is at the game and pull it back and still take that win. I would love that. But, you know, throw a wrench in the works for 1 week. Let's see people work for it a little bit rather than everything being smooth. Wow, okay. A lot of y'all want Cirie out. Wow. I just saw a clip of Jeff Probst from Survivor he made a comment. He was doing an interview about Cirie playing because he's out there right now on or he was at least, and it's just been released now. But he's out there in Fiji right now filming, and he was talking about how, you know, the thing about Cirie is no matter how many times she plays any kind of social game, she thrives because she's just so likable. You know, some people come back as veterans and it's like, let's get them out straight away. But Jeff was making the point of, you know, Cirie is so likable that by the time, you know, you're out, you didn't even realize that, you know, she was plotting your death the entire time. That's how good she is at the game. And, you know, I know a lot of Big Brother fans haven't warmed to Cirie very much, but I'm still very much a Cirie fan, and I think she's a phenomenal player. I think she's one of the best people to ever play any kind of social game, and I feel like even if you don't like Cirie, I think it's important to acknowledge that she is incredible at the games, and she's just got a natural talent for these kind of social games. So, like, you know, I think it's, like I said, very important. Even if you don't like Cirie, I think it's very. I think you should show some respect at least and acknowledge the fact that she is brilliant at these games, even if you don't like her. But I also see the side of people who are saying, you know, the game's rigged for Cirie to win. I don't think it's rigged because, I mean, every single year production has somebody they want to win, but the point of like these social games is that there's so many moving pieces that it's easy to play against the riggery, if that makes sense. Like, no matter how much riggedness I guess gets thrown in the way, things can still change, and Cirie is just playing the game very, very well. And she's also got something that we call an anomaly, which is her son, Jared, who is throwing chaos around. And she's still managing to navigate her way with the awfulness that is Jared. That's impressive in my... Like, okay, there we go. Natasha says, I think Jared is a liability for Cirie. I think that's what even makes me credit Cirie even more, because she's still managing to control this house. Yeah, I'm creating new words right now. She's still managing to control this house while she has to deal with the liability that is her son. That's very impressive to me. I don't know if a lot of other people could do that. I think I would struggle to play for one person, let alone two. So I think we should give it up for Cirie. Even if y'all don't like it, you gotta say she's a fantastic player. And if she wins, it would be an honour to see her, hopefully one day, go up against all the winners in an all-winner season. It would be iconic. It would feel like she'd earned her place to go up against all the other winners. That would be iconic. Speaking of that, I might as well talk about that for a second. The all winners rumour that always goes around. I know June's song from Big Brother 4. Y'all remember June? Who's my old school people? Who remembers June? June has talked about how she wants to play all winners. And she's not revealing exactly who she would align with, but she's talked about the fact that she's definitely had conversations in the case of a all winners season happening. What do y'all think? Do you think June can pull out the win again? That's what I'm curious about. Let me know. I would love to see June win an all-winners season. I think she'd be a brilliant winner. She played the game so well. She is an icon. I don't care anyone. Like we see so many like people play Big Brother in this day and age of, you know, I'm going to cling to a man and ride it to the end. And it feels like they do it with no effort. June put effort into that strategy. And that to me is iconic. She created an incredible strategy, and now as a bit of an older woman, you know, like she's not old, but you know, older than she was in 4, she would have to adapt, and I fully and strongly believe that she could do it. I have full faith in June. Is, you know, when we talk about all winners season, our winners coming together, the names I always float around as people who could win it, I think of 3 or 4 names. I think of June. I think of Xavier from 23, and I think of Casey from 20. Not that I'd want any of the latter two to win, but June I would like to win. I'm afraid to say I also think Nicole Franzel would stand a chance, and probably Cody as well from 22. It's the like, and I mean this with the most niceness as possible, but it's the boring winners that would make it further. Because the new school mentality of the new school people is just like, let's get rid of big personalities and take the game bots to the end. And you know, while these people are good winners, you know, Franzel, boring, nasty person, she'll make it far. Xavier, fantastic winner, but incredibly boring, he'll make it far. Cody, potentially the most boring winner ever, make it far. Casey, great game, again, boring person. Those people are the ones who'd make it far. Whereas, you know, they would target Dr. Will, they would target Dan, they would target Evil Dick, they would target all these like big personalities, they'd be gone faster than you could say expect the unexpected, which is a real shame, but I feel like that's how it would go down. Having said that, I hope not. I hope all the old school people would get their head together and go, we don't want a repeat of what happened on 22. We got to take out the new school people before they exterminate us. So imagine watching like June, Dr. Will. I can't imagine any other old school people that would play. You know, maybe Lisa or I'm going to say Dan is old school as well. All those people getting together and going, enough of this crap. And maybe Sari as well, if Sari wins, getting together and going, we got to take out these new school people before they get us. I would also root for Taylor as well, because I think Taylor's brilliant. I also think Taylor would ally with the old school people, because I guarantee you Nicole Franzel would want Taylor out, because Nicole Franzel hates when she's not the centre of the spotlight. Rachel would be with the old school people as well. Nicole Franzel can't stand it when another woman has more attention than she does. So, and Taylor naturally brings attention to herself because she's a beautiful, amazing person with a wonderful personality. And Nicole Franzel would hate that. So I guarantee you Taylor would end up allying with the old school people, which I think would be brilliant. By the way, I'm getting like goosebumps talking about an all-winners season. I would be in heaven. Y'all, oh. I think a legend season could also happen. We've got the Right to Strike. If you're a little something called the Right to Strike going on at the moment that y'all might have heard of, and that is making it very, very skeptical in going into next year as to what kind of season or how many seasons we could expect, because CBS haven't got new content, or any channel or network hasn't got new content to put out because of the strike. So as a result, they might need to rely on reality TV more, meaning that, so there is rumours in the pipe works. For those of you who haven't heard, get excited now. But there are rumours that we are going to be getting a winter season of Big Brother. So y'all can deal with a little bit more of TV Talks with Tom early 2024. So whether it's going to be celebrity or maybe an all-star season, I've personally got my fingers crossed for like mini legends, because so many like legends of the game have said, I'm not coming back for 3 months, but I will come back for 30 days. And you know, if we can get like a season where we get to throw in Janelle, Dr. Will, June, Danielle Reyes has said she would play for a shorter time as well. Oh my god, I'm getting chills right now. Oh my god. Imagine if we get that, guys. Imagine if in January or February we see a blitz 1 month season of Danielle Reyes, Dr. Will, Rachel Riley, June Song, you know, all those. That would be possibly the best season we've had in forever. That would be remarkable. Who's your money on? I think if Danielle Reyes can get her feet in, like get a clause in, you know, Tiffany is what Tiffany and Danielle working together would be icon. Okay, I've talked about this with my partner as well. If Tiffany and Danielle end up playing a Legend season together, as much as I love Tiffany, I would root to see Danielle cut Tiffany's throat, because I think Danielle would realise Tiffany's a massive threat. Only one person can run this house, and it's not going to be Tiffany. I would have chills watching Danielle cut Tiffany's throat. And as much as I love Tiffany, Danielle's the OG. You know, she was the one that started all. And watching Danielle take out Tiffany would be like everything. Even though I love Tiffany. It would just show you, though, what a badass Danielle Reyes still is. And like Harmony says there, Danielle Reyes would take no prisoners. If Danielle sees a threat, she's going to exterminate the threat. So wine gone. Yeah, All Stars 2 was supposed to be like so much better than I'm sorry this has turned into more of like a random Big Brother talk than the chaos, but we'll keep checking in on the chaos that's going on. I hope you all are still enjoying the stream. But yeah, I think All Stars 2 was going to be one of those situations where I think the cast was going to... We were supposed to get Josh and Casey, but they tested positive for COVID, so then we only ended up getting Nicole and Ian as the winners. And while I didn't really care for Casey, if Josh had been in there, I think it would have spiced up the season, simply because... sorry, folks. Just burped there. Josh would have actually like caused fights and drama, and we didn't get a single one of those. We had Christmas versus Davon and Bailey at one point, but it wasn't really much. And I think having Josh in there would have mixed things up. Rachel was also invited to play, but she was pregnant, so she couldn't play. And Rachel was really, really bummed about that. Rachel really wanted to play All Stars. And she would have sided with Janelle and Kesa and everyone. So that would have, again, changed up the season massively. Vanessa was also asked, but she had just had a child, so she didn't play either. There's so many what-ifs you could play with Big Brother 22. And I'm trying to remember any of the rumours for y'all. Who else was rumoured? I feel like those are the biggest ones that I can think of. But Vanessa and Rachel were... Danielle Reyes did get asked, but because of COVID and everything happening, she didn't want to risk like a salary, so she stuck with her job. But Danielle Reyes was asked to return for 22. I think Paul got asked as well, but Paul, I think, is done with Big Brother. And yeah, there was a lot of what-ifs that could have gone on there. Anyways. I'm going to check Twitter, see if there's any more chaos going on. Also, and I would almost put a bet on the fact that Derek and Dan were asked as well, and instead they got Memphis and Cody, who are nothing compared to Derek and Dan. And I don't even want to give Derek credit. Derek's an overrated winner in my eyes. He beat the dumbass cast, and I think he's very much overrated. I think the edit made him look a lot better than he actually was. Let's put it that way. So everyone's like, oh my god, Derek's such a great winner. But like, if y'all actually like dig deep, he controlled people who didn't really have a brain. And because he kept that secret about his job all season long, people credit him more than he should. You know, somebody could be an undercover cop and keep it a secret, and somebody could be let me think of a different job. Somebody could work in marketing and keep it secret the entire time. It doesn't mean that you're better than somebody else. You know what I mean? I just think there's definitely certain elements to Derek that people overhype, and he's not definitely as great a winner as people make him out to be. Definitely better winners out there. Okay. I'm going to check Twitter real quick. Yeah, okay, so Sammy says if he wasn't a cop and keeping that secret, he would not have the same... You know that feeling when your partner thinks the same as you? Just happened right now. Loving your look tonight, Tom. Start writing your song. Yeah, hopefully I'm going to be doing songs soon. I've got plans for them. But thank you for the compliment on the looks. I kind of advocate myself of looking like a sexy mofo tonight with this hair. All right. And I just for the people who are joining right now again, I think we are getting a blindside this week and the house is flipped on its head. Michelle says, "Are you drunk? You are slurring." I'm not drunk. I'm tipsy, and who cares? Who cares? This is Tipsy Talks with Tom, and I said that from the beginning. Right now, we're here to have fun, so can we all just loosen up? Yeah, there's been so many different alliances created this season that I think it was inevitable that things would blow up, and that's finally happened, right? You know, what do people expect? You know, so Boy Jane, I talked about it in a video earlier this week. Boy Jane had been ranting so much about, you know, let's make this alliance, let's make this other alliance, let's do this. Oh, okay, fine, we'll just go along with this. And she was like mocking the fact of so many alliances have been made this season, and I think it was almost inevitable that every single one of those just went kaboom today. It finally feels like things are moving. Yeah, there we go. Sammy says that clip of Boy Jane talking about all the alliances is so funny. Right, I literally made it the headline of one of my videos the other day. I've got water right now as well. I kind of like the fact I've came onto this live as well, because like I said, I did plan on taking the day off today, but I'm glad the chaos happened so I can catch up with you all. Isn't it? Do you know what? I think about a lot of us right now are going, I'm glad Cameron won HOH this week. I'm glad Cameron won, and I think if Cameron hadn't won HOH, it would have been just another conveyor belt week of block, veto, out the door, off you go, and never to be seen again. But this mixes things up because someone on the outskirts is head of household. How many sums it up in one sentence? Big Brother is far more fun when there's lots of chaos. I will salute to that. I'm just checking on updates, see if we got anything else. Yeah, right. And there's also like there's nuances to things. It doesn't always have to be so much of I feel this way. I hate Cameron, so I hate this week. You know, it can be I don't like Cameron, but I'm enjoying this week. That's where I am. Yeah. Yeah. So Jared's game has kind of gone downhill this week. He's kind of been exposed, and Matt is starting to be pulled to the other side as well. It's starting to look like a 6v3 rather than a 5v4, leaving Cirie in the minority. Big Brother Twitter is popping off right now. This is like, it feels live. I love it when we've got that live feeling of a game. You don't get this with Amazing Race, you don't get this with Survivor, you don't get it with The Traitors. This special show that we call Big Brother is the one show that makes us go, oh my God, in the very moment. And isn't that wonderful, y'all? Isn't it wonderful that we have such a special show that can make us do that? Just when so many of us feel bummed out about something, it's like, I'm getting a little hot. Let me just undo a button or two. Dirty perverts, don't get too excited. And it feels nice that even when things feel like they're getting stale, it's kind of, oh my God, something's happening. And Harmony says that, you know, I will not take Amazing Race slander. I promise I'm not slandering the Amazing Race. I'm just noting the differences, you know, between them of, you know, the Amazing Race is fantastic. I think it's brilliant. And I mean that. It's just the differences in the game. In each game, there's something to appreciate more than the other. That's what I'm saying. Okay, wait. This just in. Why are a lot of people talking about America and Corey? I'm careful to say this right now. Are they breaking up? Or is it a fake breakup? This is what happens. I can't even watch the feeds right now. I'm just going off Twitter updates right now. What's happening, y'all? Has anyone got the feeds on right now? Can someone tell us? Are they acting? Maybe they're acting. Fake breakup. Is that what's happening? I hope it's a fake. I love them. Fake. Okay. Fake breakup. That adds something to the pot still. That adds something to the melting pot. A fake breakup on top of all this chaos. Jesus. Hope you all have got your seatbelts on. It's going to be a bumpy 24 hours until eviction. It's like, they probably shouldn't be doing this fake breakup, but more chaos. Okay, right, I'm just gonna, one sec. Michelle seems to be very bothered about if I'm drunk or not. And it's like, come on, I've said this is going to be tipsy and, you know, it sounds very judgy. That's all. I'm just like putting that person in timeout for a second. So, okay, yeah, Tell and Sari, they've broken up. That's the gist I'm guessing as well of what's happening, and it sounds fake. But as of right now, it sounds like the flip is happening. What? There's so many moving pieces to this. Oh my god, okay. Oh my god, I just saw a hilarious meme. So there's a picture of someone crying, and it's someone phrasing Julie saying, "So what if I told you there was a secret relationship in the house?" And then it says Izzy, and then there's just a picture of someone crying. Izzy's gonna be so heartbroken when she finds out that she wasn't the closest to Sari. Thank you, gang, for like advocating there. You know, like we said there. Okay, Tom is of age and drinks responsibly. Calm down. And there's other people who are also drinking. Like, come on, let's be less judgmental. If someone wants to drink, drink. As long as you're drinking responsibly. It's not for someone to sit here and make comments and judge about it. You know, our favourite show is going into chaos right now, and I planned on having a day off, so I had a little drink to myself, and then I decided to have some fun and mix both together. And like Deb says there, if you don't like Tom drinking, you can leave. I'm passing that on to most of y'all right now. But luckily for the 300 odd of y'all who are being very, very so cool and not uptight as hell, thank you. Thank you for being cool. Like, yeah, exactly. Let's have some fun. Who's team fun? Do hashtag team fun if you're with me. I'm going to miss Felicia if she goes, but it's starting to look like it's going to be Izzy. Yeah. There we go. Marissa's all for Tipsy Tom. I thought I'd match the vibe of the chaos in the house. Thank you for all for being on Team Fun. It's like, here's the thing. If The Blind Side does happen this week, and thank you for all the Team Funds, guys. If The Blind Side does happen this week, and it's Izzy who goes, sorry, I'm like all in the chaos right now. this is going to be the first time Suri hasn't necessarily been in control of a week, which literally means the game is flipped on its head. Imagine a what if where like Paul wasn't in control of a vote in 19. It changes the trajectory of things, and that's why it should be taken seriously. Imagine a week where the Cookout didn't get their way in 23. That is what could happen tomorrow night. I cannot emphasize the seriousness of this enough. If that had happened in 23, maybe X doesn't win. If that had happened in 19, maybe Paul didn't get to the end. That's how important this is right now. Josh was on the block lots of times in 19, and if that had flipped where Josh had gone home, it would have changed the history of Big Brother, right? So I cannot emphasize right now how important this is. With this vote flip, it changes the game. Exactly, 22 as well with the committee, the worst alliance ever. If things didn't go their way, it changes everything. The thing that might seem very, very small on the scale of Big Brother, it's like the butterfly effect. It can really, really like branch out to week 7, week 8, week 9, week 10, all of a sudden it's the finale and things changed. You know, like it's chaos. Sam says, in solidarity, I'm going to have a glass of Moscato. While I've got no wine left in this glass, can we all cheers to my incredible partner, Sam, who is the light of my life and makes me the happiest man alive. Thank you, Sam. Drink up, Sammy. Exactly. Tom, put your fan back on. You look flushed. I think it's the booze. I don't think I'm not really feeling too hot. Maybe I'll put the fan on. Maybe you're right. Thanks for the advice. Gracie says, I could mess up a margarita right now. ... Totally legally. I'm not advocating for anything, but I will say margaritas are great. I'm loving that so many of y'all are getting on board with this and joining in the booze chaos with the And do you know what? If you don't drink booze as well, get yourself a nice like flat drink. Soft drink, not flat. What do y'all say in America? Is it soft? I think y'all say soft drink in America. Yeah, get yourself a soft drink. This is just Big Brother fans hanging out, shooting the shit, watching the chaos unfold. Yeah, soda, pop, that kind of thing. Get yourself some of that. Oh, Gracie, OMG, I should drink a marg for Jimmy Buffett. I did that on the day he died, or the day it was announced at least. I drank a margarita, but also it was the day where Jared called America the R word, and I was planning on doing the Jimmy Buffett song that day, and then it just felt inappropriate to be like wasting away again in Margaritaville when I was talking about that. So like I left it for the next day, and then the rest is history. Obviously, I know a lot of y'all loved that margarita song, so yeah, I had a margarita on that day and then on the day after as well. Cheers to Jimmy Buffett. Mike says, so I guess you would recommend the White Lotus. If y'all haven't seen the White Lotus, go watch it. It's got Jennifer Coolidge. Okay, this is why you should watch the White Lotus. 1, it's got Jennifer Coolidge. 2, it's got Jennifer Coolidge. And 3, and most importantly, it's got Jennifer Coolidge. Watch the White Lotus. If y'all don't know Jennifer Coolidge, please go watch American Pie and develop a crush on Stifler's mom. The OG MILF. Auga! Anyways, on Scream, watch Scream as well. Jennifer Coolidge is a national treasure. It's just amazing. It's a fantastic show. Gracie says, Tom, I have an important proclamation. Gracie, hit us. Sam says, I do a great Jennifer Coolidge impression. Tom, you can vouch. Yes, on a daily basis, Sam casually goes into her Jennifer Coolidge impression. And another favourite of Sam's is the Lois Griffin from Family Guy impression. She couldn't stop that one last night. We had some fun with that. Yeah, exactly. Also, it was created, White Lotus was created by Mike from Survivor 37. So, and it may or may not feature a couple of Survivor cameos as well. Watch it. Okay, right. People better. American Pie is one of my favourite movies. American Pie is iconic in my eyes. Stifler's mom has got it going on. The MILF. How can y'all not know? Okay, who knows Stifler's mom? Please tell me y'all know Stifler's mom. I'm not kidding. On Letterboxd, on my 4 favourites, American Pie is one of them. Okay, Gracie says, Tom, we need to make a Discord so we can all chat together and we could have movie nights and BB feed watching sessions and it could be so fun. Okay, yes, proclamation over. What do you all think of that? Should we, I've been thinking about it because I've also had a few messages from people asking me to start a Discord. Would y'all get with that? Is that something y'all be interested in? Where maybe you could, hang out with me more and, talk to me as well on Discord, so I could be like more in touch with everybody. What do y'all think of that? Please let me know, because I'd want to hear like opinions and like do a little bit of market research first before I jumped into something like that. If y'all would want a Discord, please reach out to me and let me know, just so I know there's enough hype for it. I can get to know you all a bit better. I'd love that. I'd love to be closer to my fans. Even though I'm literally dating one of them. Love you, Sam. Y'all are getting me excited about this. Maybe I gotta like branch out and like do more things, like watch movies and stuff like that on the channel. And I don't know. What do y'all think of that? I've like, and I don't talk about this often, but I miss doing YouTube in the off season, and maybe I could start doing other content in the off season. Like a TV watch, like TV reactions where y'all could watch with me, or movie reactions. Please let me know. Is that something y'all will be into? There we go. Sam says it's true. I am the #1 TV Talks with Tom fan. It is true. I can confirm that. Can't go into too much detail, but I can confirm that she's a big fan of TV Talks with Tom. And I'm a big fan of Sammy Bush. Yeah, I want to watch The Traitors US. Maybe that's something I could start with. I could do like a reaction thing. Sam, I think you know what that means. Don't pretend you don't. I really would love to make something like that work. Like, I think the thing that worries me is, in the off season, if I was to do something like that, would it be... I guess I'm worried about screwing up the algorithm for a start, because we all know what a bitch the YouTube algorithm is, and I get concerned about how that could, if say if I was putting stuff out that people didn't like, I would worry that it would mess up my Big Brother videos, because I know they're always a hit. But I've always wanted to do like reactions and stuff like that, so maybe that's something we could turn the channel into in the off season. Who would still be around, who'd still be supporting me in the off season? I'd need to hear that the support would still be there. I guess that's what I get worried about, that nobody's going to show up. Who'd support Tom instead of Big Brother? Yes, the internet's nether region. Exactly, Harmony. You get it. I saw The Traitors UK, but I want to watch The Traitors US. Okay, maybe I've got to think about this Discord then. I'm on Discord. I just haven't got a server started, so maybe I've got to do that. See there, Andy makes a good point. Do a second channel, less risk of the algorithm being dumb. I have got a second channel out there, and I started to do stuff on it. I called it Culture Cocktail. I think it nearly got to 1,000 subs. I didn't do much on it. I did like 3 videos or something. But I started to do reaction stuff on that because I was worried about the algorithm crossing over reaction stuff with Big Brother live feeds. They're very different, you know? So like that was something. So maybe I'll just push my second channel more. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, I might as well plug that right now because maybe that's something I'll get into. Subscribe to Culture Cocktail because I've got some reaction videos in there. I did some reactions to like some 80s and 70s songs on there. And I'd like to get back onto that very, very soon. So please go subscribe to Culture Cocktail. I'll try and find the link for it now. I'll get the link for it now so y'all can subscribe to that. So for those of you who right now are down with the idea of hanging with me in the off season of Big Brother, please go subscribe to the link I'm about to send through right now, and we can have some fun. Yeah, I call it Culture Cocktail because I wanted it to be like a cocktail of pop culture. I might be reacting to movies, I might be reacting to TV shows, I might be reacting to music. I started out with some Fleetwood Mac reactions, and then I did some of the Carpenters, and then Olivia Newton-John. Wow, okay, I haven't checked this channel in a while, and it's got more views than I thought it would, so I'm kind of stoked with that. Let me send the link, y'all, through there. Go check that out. Subscribe. Yeah, I really got to get back into that. That could be where we go in the off season, folks. So if y'all want to keep up with me, definitely go subscribe to that. Oh wow, y'all are subscribing already, thank you. Whoa, my subscriber count just jumped, thank you. We're literally very, very close to 1,000 subs on that, so please share with your family or, you know, anybody else that you think might like reaction videos or, you know, any of that kind of stuff. Just hit the subscribe button there. I'd definitely like to turn that into like a second business of mine, because TV Talks with Tom, of course, is already, you know, my main thing, but having a second business to run as well would be so cool. I would get a kick out of that. So please hit the subscribe button on the link I've just sent y'all. Wow, thank you all. It literally just jumped about 30 subscribers, so thank you so much, gang. I appreciate that very much. Oh, Harmony says, I was an OG subscriber and freaking YouTube booted me. I'm big, but you should be, Harmony. Kick off. Thank you for... and the thing is, Harmony, I know you're an OG subscriber because you always support me and you always have, and it means the world to me. You know, I know we talk on Twitter sometimes, and I just appreciate you very much, Harmony. So you've literally got nothing to worry about in regards to letting me down or anything. Like, you are, I know you're OG. You are a legend. And I'll send that link through once more just for the people who did miss it. If y'all want to hang with me in the off season, subscribe to the link I just sent through. Because I'd definitely like to turn that into a thing in the off season for sure. We can hang and watch TV shows together and music videos, all that kind of stuff. And if you're old school like me as well, I'll be listening to stuff from the 70s and 80s and 60s, so do it. I'm going to quickly check on Twitter again if there's anything else. Anything else happening? Marissa says, I remember when I played against you in that trivia game. That was hilarious. Oh my god, I totally forgot that happened. There was... What on earth was that? There was an app that was like a hit. Probably in... Marissa, do you remember what year it was? I'm going to say 2021 or 2020. I don't know. Anyways, I was playing like a trivia game with some random person on the internet. And then all of a sudden, this person says to me, wait, hold up. Are you like the YouTuber, TV Talks with Tom? And then like Marissa was like, I know you. Like, that was so crazy that out of all the people in the world I could have ended up playing a game against, I got matched with one of my viewers. That was wild. Will you do some reviews of Grey's Anatomy on that page? I would love to see your reaction. I love Grey's, and I can't like confirm right now if I would do something like that, but maybe. I'll say maybe. I'll leave it there. I'm like quite far into Grey's Anatomy, so maybe I'll pick it up from there. Who knows? We'll figure it out. All right. Okay, yeah, so this is definitely something that's happening. The vote flip. I can confirm this is nothing that's just like a casual thing, like a throwaway comment. Things seem to be moving and things seem to be happening. And it feels like this week might be the week where Cirie is not in control. And sorry, I'm doing another button. It's getting a little hot. Don't get too excited, y'all. It feels like this is the week where things actually change up. And of course, we were quite close to the episode starting as well. Yeah, okay, so there's flip, a fake breakup between Corey and America is the cliff notes of this. I'll go into it more in tomorrow's live feed update. But it actually feels like things are changing in the game of Big Brother 25. As of today, it is no longer the game that we all knew. And that feels like the perfect way to tease tomorrow's live feed update as we bring this one to a close. Folks, I want to thank every single person for stopping by tonight. I appreciate every single last one of you. We are nearly at 500 likes. We are 1 like away from 500 likes, so please hit that like button if you haven't already. Who wants to be the 500th like? Just click. 1 click now. Boom! We're over 500. We're over 500. We're over 500. And I love you all. Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate you all. I will be there for tomorrow's live feed update, followed by, if you all enjoyed this, I'll be back tomorrow night for another live video, so please stop by and show your support then. I want to thank you all for coming out of nowhere tonight. Literally 5 minutes of me going, let's go live, and you all showed up, so thank you so freaking much to everybody. It's nice to know that even on a day where I decide I think I'm going to take a day off today, and then I decide maybe not, I think it's so lovely that you all still show up when that kind of vibe happens. I love you all, thank you so much. But somebody I love very, very much is my moderator and partner in real life, Sammy Bush. Can we all give a hand to Sammy for moderating tonight? Give her a big heart and a big clap for being the best moderator in the world and the best partner in the world as well. She makes me incredibly happy, and I appreciate her for everything she does as a moderator on this channel as well. So please forget about showing me love right now. Show Sammy some love. Anyways, gang, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate every single last one of you for coming out tonight. I will end this in the way that I end my live feed update, since you didn't get one today. And I want to say thank you so much, everybody, for your support. I hope everybody is staying safe, staying positive, and staying healthy out there. And remember to be kind to one another. But in the meantime, please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, do all of that wonderful stuff. But until your next Big Brother live feed update, I've been your host, Tom Vasey. Say it with me, folks. Y'all know the word. Good night. Thanks, gang. Have a great night and enjoy Big Brother. Let's see if I can end this now.